Do you think Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry survive? I mean, it was, and the only reason I pose this question, you expected to contend for an AFC championship this year,
Yes.
and you're contending for the top pick in the draft. You're closer to that than the AFC championship.
Records don't get coaches fired. Journeys do, right? Like if you collapse for the rest of the season, you don't win a game for the rest of the year, and you look terrible doing it, you're going to get fired. There's no way around that. That's just going to happen. But if you turn this around at the second half of the season, go 500 or better, or you get a game that people don't expect you to win. Maybe you beat Pittsburgh, maybe you beat Pittsburgh in Kansas City or something like that, or maybe you beat Baltimore again, and that changes the narrative of what this season is. Right now, that's what's most important for the Cleveland Browns is the narrative of this season. And if they don't have increased offensive output for the rest of the year, the narrative is that this team stunk and the coach should be gone. If they have much better offensive output, particularly from the quarterback position for the rest of the season, the narrative's going to be, wow, Deshaun Watson was so bad he made Jameis Winston look like a franchise quarterback when he stepped in there. Obviously, Deshaun Watson's the problem. Like if the Browns are going to sell that argument to Browns fans and to the brass to move on from Deshaun Watson, they got to make a good argument with the rest of the season by having this offense look significantly better under Winston than it did under Watson. And 2 games into it, I mean, like Jameis Winston has already matched the passing touchdown totals of Deshaun Watson. He already has a lower sack percentage, and he already is almost a 3/4 of the way to his total passing yards in just 2 games in a drive. So there's evidence there that suggests the offense is going to play better for the rest of the season. And as long as the offense plays better for the rest of the season, you have a clear argument you can make on what went wrong this season, and it was Deshaun Watson. And since Deshaun Watson's failure as a quarterback was so unforeseeable, like as far as on the field goes, I think everybody kind of gets a pass on that one, at least from the front office, because I don't think Jimmy thought it would turn out this bad. I don't think Andrew thought it would turn out this bad. And I don't think Kevin thought it would turn out this bad. Nobody thought he was going to be this bad in 2024. So the failure of Watson will kind of just be seen as a thing that's on Watson himself. It's what the offense does outside of Watson. If you can provide a credible argument for, hey, Kevin Stefanski's really good at his job as an offensive guy, you should still keep him around despite moving on from him.